morning, I'm Ed Evans, and today's November 8th, 2022, Election Day. Here's a short political comment followed by a robotic reading, related to the riddle of the glaciers. From where do glaciers arise and where do they go? And threats to U.S. coastal regions because of global warming's sea level rise. Human-caused climate change continues to ramp up as U.S. voters vote. We stand a good chance of losing our liberal democracy due to today's outcomes. Our liberal democracy that generations of Americans paid in treasure and blood. Well, meanwhile, one major U.S. party continues its climate deception, denial, and delay, which stands to alter progress towards climate damage mitigation. I'll let you figure out which party that is. Which party has a track record for working on climate issues, although I want to very strongly emphasize that party is overall weak on its climate efforts. But at least it doesn't deny the climate problem we face today and probably for hundreds of years. Learn about climate literacy. Here comes the reading.
Now the bad news. The report reaffirmed that many parts of the United States can expect their local rate and overall amount of sea level rise to exceed the global average. Extrapolating from observed rates, sea levels on average along the contiguous U.S. are expected to rise as much over the next 30 years, 10 to 12 inches over 2020 to 2050, as they have over the last 100 years, 1920 to 2020. In some regions, the increases will be even larger. In the western Gulf of Mexico, for example, sea level rise is likely to be about 16 to 18 inches higher than 2020 levels by 2050, almost a half-foot higher than the national average. Projections for U.S. sea level rise for the end of the century and beyond depend on which greenhouse gas pathway we follow and how the major ice sheets respond to this ocean and atmospheric warming. If we are able to significantly reduce greenhouse gas emissions, U.S. sea level in 2100 is projected to be around 0.6 meters, 2 feet, higher on average than it was in 2000. But on a pathway with high greenhouse gas emissions and rapid ice sheet collapse, models project that average sea level rise for the contiguous United States could be 2.2 meters, 7.2 feet, by 2103.9 meters, 13 feet, by 2150.